What's up guys, it's me, Janne here, and yesterday on my WRC 7 stream my driving was tempered a bit by the late notes. So that gave me an idea to try to drive the longest stage in the game, the 23-kilometer stage in Poland, without any notes at all. And yes, I'm not calling this Marcus Grönholm challenge because I think that joke has run its course already and I don't want to be beating a dead horse. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And my previous best time was, I believe, 13 minutes and 40 seconds with the Skoda Fabia R5 on the stage. And this time I'm driving with the Toyota Yaris WRC of Esa-Pekka Lappi. So let's see how it turns out to be. So here we are at the start of Kruklanki, and it's a 23.1 kilometer long stage. And as I mentioned in the intro, no notes. Let's start. And yeah, 5-second countdown so you know that this is the first try as well. And yeah, it's gonna be a bit tricky having to drive only based on what I see. But I think we can manage. But yeah, also that means that I might take a few places a bit more carefully than I would with notes, especially those blind spots. Yeah, the reason why I chose this stage is that because it's so long that it's impossible, pretty much, not literally, but almost impossible to learn by heart every inch of it. So I wanted to truly challenge myself for this one and for you guys to watch as well. But at least now I don't have to pay attention to the notes, so I can keep talking to you guys and I can't be fucked over by late notes either. And this is a bit more like those junior level rallies where they don't have notes either, they have just some markings down the road if there's a bad corner coming up and such. And there was first misfortune 3 kilometers into the stage, so I guess there's plenty of those to come still. But hopefully they won't wreck us too much. But yeah, it's interesting to drive without notes. It's even more about guts and skill and all that. Even though this is only virtual, but still it takes some balls or I don't give a fuck attitude to go fast over the blind places, and also a bit of luck as well. And we've tried with me and my few friends, we tried to do some junior rallying in Dead 4 by also turning the co-driver off, and it was actually quite nice, you know, having to concentrate completely differently. Not being the driving not being tempered with bad notes of the game, and especially the late notes of the game, but it was still rather easy since all of us have been already getting used to the different tiles of the game, so it's not like impossible or anything. And it adds a new dimension to the game as well, having to drive based on what you see, and I've liked it. And when the club's feature comes to Dirt 4 eventually, it's been said by Christina McGrath, I believe. I remember that I would have seen something on the Codemasters forum from her saying that it is. If it's that the most likely month likely month for it to come out is November, and yeah, now it is November, so where the fuck is our update? No, but yeah, if the update comes up soon, it would be really nice if there would be some possibilities for different modifiers for the rallies, like well, obviously no service, but I think that's already possible to choose from in the online game already, but something like you can't use your handbrake and you don't have a co-driver and all that, as I almost spin there. But yes, something that's familiar from the WRC 6 weekly challenges, especially. They have these different modifiers, and it would be nice to have like the most reasonable ones in there, not like you can't jump or anything, because that just kills the rally spirit of the game. But something like, yeah, no co-driver or no handbrake, or what else? If you guys come up with any crazy modifiers that are still like good and reasonable, let me know in the comments. Oh, some tarmac for a change. Yeah, I think well, I can't say I think, but I hope that they will fix this police bug slash glitch in the game, and by that I mean this flashing light every time I shift, and yeah, it's rather irritating in the long run, especially since all I can hear now when I'm driving and I see the flashing lights, I can just hear NWA's "fuck the police" playing up in my head. I'm a bit afraid that I might start rapping to you guys, but that's not something that you want to see, and oh fuck. Oh, actually here, but yeah. The notelessness surprised me. Or, well, notes would have saved me probably, but yeah, I think that's just one of the things that makes this a bit more exciting, since you can't really tell what's coming, and it rewards those who drive within reason and not like just flat out and not giving a shit about anything like I usually do. So it's nice having to employ a different kind of driving style or driving strategy for this one, but fuck it. And yeah, especially the long fast sections are gonna be really demanding if there's no nodes, since you can't really tell what's coming. And for example here with nodes I could have gone like almost flat out or even flat out over the jump. And the reason why I was bold enough to go flat out over the last two jumps was because I could see that there was already straight road ahead behind them, and oh, a surprise junction. So yeah, you have to switch your focus to look beyond the corner that you're arriving to. You have to look like as far ahead as you can without forgetting to also somehow follow the road that you are driving on at the moment. But like there, for example, I just couldn't pay attention to the straight line. I also had to watch a bit ahead so I could see the junction. And oh, this is a nice corner, really nice corner, and at least I have made it further than the car that started ahead of me. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how my time holds up, A, on the leaderboard, and B, against my personal best time so far, since don't remember if I mentioned it, but it was with the Skoda, which means that it's driven with an R5 car. and if you're not familiar with the difference of R5s and WRCs, for example, the WRCs have quite a lot more wings, so there are R5s that have drinking Red Bull, a shitload of, and then, you know, since Red Bull gives you wings, yeah, I'm original, but oh fuck, I think I should be less original, since that might help me stay on the road. And also I think that the WRC cars of 2017 have, I think that these have the active differentials, which are a lot more delicate and more diverse and all that, compared to the differentials in the R5s. And also these cars have like 100 horsepower more compared to the R5 cars, so yeah, it's quite a bit different. And yeah, 6 gears in this one as well compared to the 5 of the R5. As we approach another junction. A bit under 5 kilometers to go, as I almost rolled there. And what is this surface? Is this like really shitty gravel or something? Oh, and I think that the Undertaker is about to make an entrance since there's all this smog. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, thank you. Love this physics where it's almost impossible to roll the car. Really. What's here? Oh, jump. But I don't love these physics that make the rear end jump like crazy. Like they're listening to Chris Cross or something. You know, there's some jump. Might not be familiar for the younger viewers. And to be honest, I don't think that I was even alive either back then, but if nothing else, I was swimming in my dad's balls happily when that song came out, and actually I like it a bit, quite a lot, since I also enjoy my fair share of rap music. Oh, this is annoying, having these crests and everything. You can't really judge on what's gonna come up. Yeah, driving like a grandma now. 2.5 kilometers to go, and another junction. I think that was a Peugeot 406, and I think I've seen a Volkswagen Golf Mark III earlier there as well. I mean, yeah, it's nice that they spend time modeling also the environments and the roadside cars, but hopefully they don't focus any further on those in the next game. Oh, the rear end bounciness is unbearable on some stages, as we are approaching the finish. It's a bit more than 1 kilometer to go, and we are back on tarmac, but only for a short time, I suppose. Yes, and we're back on gravel for the last kilometer, and it's gonna be quite close with the time. Since it was 13:40 if I don't remember wrong, and we are at 13:15 almost. A tiny small amount to go. I think I'm gonna beat my personal best, but mostly because of this being a WRC car compared to the R5 that I was driving before. And yes, that's the finish line, and 13:26.8. Yeah, that's 15 kilometers fast. No, 15 seconds faster on the 23 kilometer stretch, and yeah, 46 seconds of the pace of the AI. It's I think that this most difficult AI is a bit too much for me, and I think that after the first season in the career mode I might change it as well. And let's see the online ranking. Yeah, more than a minute of the pace. There's my friends, and I reached place 199, which I'm actually quite happy with, considering that I had no notes and I made quite a few errors on the way as well. Would be interesting to try to learn this stage and record maximum attack Monday someday, but yeah, that's highly unlikely. I think that I would get way too frustrated on that, so I wouldn't be able to accomplish a run that I would be satisfied with. And that was the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe so you can get more notifications about more upcoming content. For example, today evening I'll be streaming some project cars practice racing for the Sunday's Formula Cup race. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tonight. If you do the same challenge, please let me know in the comments below what your time was, or put a link to the video of you doing the same challenge of driving the 23-kilometer stage without any notes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you till today. I can't even talk anymore, but yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.